My name is Etiosa Uyigue. I'm the National Project Coordinator of the UNDP JEF Energy Efficiency Program in Nigeria.
Please tell us what you have done with regard to energy efficient lighting in Nigeria.
One of the key objectives of the energy efficiency project in Nigeria is to phase out inefficient lighting equipment from the Nigeria system. Now, what we've done so far, we started by trying to understand the level of efficiency, because part of what we are trying to do is to set minimum energy performance standard for lighting equipment in Nigeria. So we started by trying to understand the market. What is the baseline? The lighting equipment we have, how efficient are they? So we started a study to collect this baseline information that will actually guide us to set our standards in Nigeria. So we've also done a lot of awareness creation, because all is all about helping people to change their behavior. So we've done a lot of awareness creation using different medium, conferences, through the radio, media, and some of the key stakeholders. We've also done training for the key stakeholders, like the Electrical Dealers Association of Nigeria. These are the key importance of lighting equipment, lighting bulbs to the country. So we did a training, a consultation meeting with them, preparing their mind for the policy ahead, because the strategy we are using is a bottom-top approach. The stakeholders that will be affected by the policy, we are consulting with them, training them to prepare their minds for the policy ahead. So these are some of the things we've done so far in Nigeria.
What was the motivation behind starting the project?
Yes, Nigeria, with a population of about 150 million people, we are just generating about 4,500 megawatts. Interestingly, that is not enough for the population, for the Nigerian population. Apart from the fact that we generate so low, about 40% of the energy generated is also lost through transmission, and also because of the inefficient equipment that we use. So part of what we are trying to do is to see how we can save energy at the end use level, so that we have more energy to give to those who currently do not have access. Access to energy in Nigeria is still about 40%. Only about 40% of Nigerians have access to electricity, and many of them are based in the urban centers. Okay, and again, the other thing is that light is unstable. We have a electric supply of electricity because it is not adequate for everybody. So the utilities, what they do, they shed the energy. Today they give to this for 6 hours. So we are trying to see how we can reduce that. So if we reduce the peak demand through efficiency, then more people will have access, and the system will be more stable, and the supply will be more frequent than what we have.
What are the benefits to households and to country of this project?
A lot of benefits. First of all, let me look at from the aspect of the household. The issue of when we ask people when you save energy, it takes on your pocket. The money you have spent on servicing inefficient lighting, you can save. A household can save that money and channel it to other things in the other aspect of the home. The secondly, for the national, if you look at it from the national perspective, when you reduce the peak demand, first of all, because the policy objective of the government right now is a priority for the Nigerian government to increase the access to electricity or sustainable energy in the country. It's a policy objective, and the government is working towards that. It is just that the government is focusing more on generation. They are not looking at the area of efficiency, not paying so much attention to efficiency. But they can actually, if they can actually save a lot and make more available, because energy saved is energy generated. So efficiency is another way of generating. Okay. Then the other thing is that because the government is trying to make energy available to more people in the Nigerian system, in the Nigerian population, they are commissioning a lot of power stations, and they are using gas power stations. You know the environmental implication of that. You know, when you burn gas, you release CO2. So, but this can be minimized if you go into efficiency. Okay, so this is the direction. So it will benefit people at the household level and also at the national level.
How do you ensure that efficiency measures that you're planning to implement will be sustainable?
Yes. In fact, the project is designed, sustainability is part of the project design. What we have done in the area of sustainability, the policy issue is going to sustain the project. Currently, we are developing a national energy efficiency policy, okay, which will give us a roadmap at the short term, medium term, and long term on integrating energy efficiency into national programs and priorities. Okay, so the policy will sustain the concept. So once we have the policy in place, it is ratified at the National Assembly, then the area of sustainability is taken care of. Then secondly, what we did also in the area of sustainability is to plant the project in one of the government agencies, the Energy Commission of Nigeria. So we want them to continue to become like a department. Energy efficiency should become a department in the commission, so that even at the end of the project cycle, it will continue as a department. So that's what we are doing. That's what the projects were designed. That's how the projects were designed to be sustained. One of the ways the project will be sustained.
What advice do you have for other countries who haven't taken action on lighting yet?
Yeah, the first thing is they have to understand the concept of efficiency. Okay, then the next thing is they need some technical capacity building, because for you to, the issue of efficiency, they are very technical. It's a technical thing, so they need some technical capacity. I think they can learn from other countries. You know, other countries that have done some level of efficiency, like Ghana. We are already doing a process in Nigeria, so they can learn from other countries. Okay. Then the next thing is to sell the idea to the political class. Okay, sell the idea to the political class, get the buy-in of the national government, and again, I will also encourage them to collaborate or work, synergize with international bodies like the UNEP, the EU Energy Facility, and the other bodies promoting energy efficiency. And again, they should also align with the UN directives, the sustainable energy for which energy efficiency is the key pillar. So that's what I would advise other countries to do.
What are the next steps for Nigeria?
Yes, for Nigeria, what we are trying to do, our next step is, by the time we succeed in setting up a minimum energy performance standard for lighting, we are currently also working for refrigerators and air conditioners. So we plan to move to other appliances. Okay, so that's what we intend to do. We plan to move to other appliances, but the first 4 years we are focusing on lighting, refrigerators and air conditioners. So next step, we move to other appliances. And again, the other thing we're also considering is that by the time we complete the appliances, we also have to look at energy efficiency in building too. In building, in transport, but at least we are starting from somewhere with appliances, which seems to be starting from the simpler one to go to the more complex ones.
Okay, thank you very much, Etiosa.